Hi everybody, you're very welcome to this challenge pace class. This is one of my favorite styles of class, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go over our setup. You have hip width the size of 2 fists between your feet and your knees, shoe size roughly, heels to glutes, and you can roll your back down onto the mat. Check in with your pelvis position, so imprint and arch. Roll your back into the mat and arch. Find the center for a neutral pelvis position. Tailbone heavy, your lower ribs are heavy, so we don't want the rib cage to flare and the mid-back to pop off the mat. Mid-back stays against the mat. Take your hands around the outsides of your ribs. Inhale and open the ribs wide. Exhale, knit the ribs in and down. Breathe in deep and wide. Exhale, knit your ribs together. Once more. Hands by the sides, crawl your fingers to the end of the mat. Shoulders back, lengthening across your collarbones. Lower ribs heavy, gentle chin nod. The back of your pelvic floor feels like you're holding in wind. Front of your pelvic floor feels like you're holding in just a drop of pee. Take a breath in to prepare. With your exhale, find the back and the front of your pelvic floor. Scoop your belly tracing up along your spine and knit your ribs in and down. Breathe in and open the ribs wide. Exhale, pelvic floor, abs and ribs. Breathe in. Exhale, find your pelvic floor, scoop your belly up along your spine and knit your ribs in and down. Breathe in to prepare. With your exhale, switch on your core. Lift your left knee into tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, use your core to lift the right knee. Squash your knees and ankles together and feel your stable neutral pelvis position. Feel your position with the mid-back, so you're pressing your lower ribs against the mat. You're going to draw the left knee towards you and tap the right toes. We inhale as we slide the legs off each other and exhale. Nice and slow, inhale and exhale. You're focusing here on the mid-back staying against the mat, keeping control through the core as you glide through the legs. Think about lifting through the legs so they're nice and long, using the core. The front of the leg relaxes and you use the core more. Let's make it really smooth. We're not thinking about going super fast. We're just thinking about being really smooth with the exercise, like you're a well-oiled machine. So speed it up a little. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, feel the abs. For 2, inhale and exhale. Last one, now go really slow. 5, feel the core, feel the body organizing. 4, you have enough time here to open the ribs out, then scoop through the center. Open the ribs out, scoop through the center. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet down, press into the feet and open up across the front of the hips just to reset our hips and our legs. Lower your spine down, check your pelvis, check your lower rib connection, scoop through the center. Inhale to the side of the ribs, exhale, switch on your core, lift the right knee, breathe in. With your exhale, lift the left knee, squash your knees and ankles together. You can repeat that bent knee version of this exercise, or we're going to go for scissors. Stretch your legs up to the ceiling, reach through your toes, ankles, knees and hips, squash the ankles together. Draw your right leg towards you without cramming the back into the mat, so you're still nice and long and strong through the center. Stretch through both ankles and lower the left leg 3/4 of the way maximum, so we're not down here. Keep the pelvis set up. We pulse and pulse. Inhale, stretch both legs and swap over. Pulse and pulse. Lower ribs are heavy, tailbone is heavy. 5, 4, 3. Keep stretching the legs. You have this sense of length through the legs. 2, and 1. 1. We're going to get rid of the pulse, just make it nice and smooth. Keep your pelvis steady, so really focus on the ab work. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, only move as much as is comfortable and bend the knees if you need. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs together, bend your knees. You can repeat all of that, bent knee version or straight legs version. Your shoulders can stay down, or we can just challenge that, bringing the head, neck and shoulders forward, strong through the core, chest is proud, then just gently support the back of the head. Stretch your legs up to the ceiling. It's okay if there's a bend in the knees. Left leg in towards you, stretch through both legs, right leg lowers, pulse and pulse. Inhale to swap, think about the leg drawing towards you as well, pulse and pulse. 5, 4, 3, keep reaching through the legs, chest is forward. 2, and 1. Stretch both legs. We get rid of the pulse. Make the scissors nice and smooth, just cutting through the air. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now nice and slow. 5, 4, it's okay if there's a bend in the knees. 3, 2, and 1. Speed it up for one more round. 8, 7, how still is your pelvis? Strong and forward with the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Abs are on fire. Lower it down and hug your knees in. Rock your knees from side to side. Let your head out from side to side. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale to the back and the side of the ribs. And exhale. Come back to the center and release your knees into tabletop. Lower ribs heavy, tailbone heavy. Crawl the fingers down the mat. Shoulders back, gentle chin nod. Make sure that the mid back is against the mat. Float the arms and reach. Exhale, head, neck and shoulders lift into ab prep. You could choose to leave the shoulders on the ground and that's fine. Otherwise, just gently support. Option 1 is to lower and lift both legs. Maybe you want to imprint the spine here. Lower and lift, so you can be neutral or imprinted. Option 2, we have straight legs. Lower and lift. Whichever one you choose, we're starting at a very slow pace, feeling different muscle fibers kicking into the fast pace. So stretch up to the ceiling, scoop through the core, knit the ribs. You can be imprinted or neutral. There can be a bend in the knees or not. Exhale nice and slow, and inhale, stretch the back of the legs. 5, exhale, and inhale. 4, exhale, lengthen the neck, relax the shoulders, forward with the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Glue your spine to the mat. We're making this smooth instead of fast. 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your core, stretch the legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and hug your knees in. Rock the knees from side to side and let the head out from side to side. We'll definitely feel our abs tomorrow and the next day. Take a deep breath in and out. Center up with the hips, release your knees, hands behind the knees, push the legs into the hands, pull the legs with the hands, we've both directions, roll your back into the mat and then you can roll forward, but do feel free to use the hands to come forward if you like. Let's go over our setup here. So we're coming to a seated position. You can have the legs straight or bend in the knees if that suits your back better. So whatever suits you with the lower body, we're squashing the ankles together. Reach the arms in front. As you reach forward, the shoulder blades separate. The opposite of that, you draw your shoulder blades together. So reach forward, we feel our shoulder blades gliding across the rib cage. Opposite of that, we squeeze our shoulder blades together. Then find the center for neutral, where you're not reaching too much or spreading the shoulder blades apart too much, and we're not squeezing them together too much. You're just relaxed. Shoulder blades are flat against the rib cage. Draw the armpits down, lengthen through the neck. Press down into the hips, lengthen through the rest of the spine. Get your brain gently into the front and the back of the pelvic floor. Scoop your belly and knit your ribs. You're going to draw the front of the body through the back of the body. Use your lower abs to tuck your tailbone. Scoop along the spine, knit your ribs, and just create this even curve through the spine. The front of the body is working hard, so see the difference? Front of the body through the back of the body instead of just the back shape. This means the front and the back are long, so we're not separating. Scoop the belly, knit the ribs. You're going to roll down, lower back, mid back, upper back. Hands by the sides, press the hands in. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, slide the hands towards the knees and try to pull your back into the mat. Helps you to lift just past ab prep. So you're trying to get your lower back into the mat. It may not actually touch the mat, but that's the direction and the switch on through the muscles. Exhale, we come forward, sliding the hands into our forward position. Inhale. Exhale, scoop front of the body through the back of the body. It's okay if the legs slide with you. Lower back, mid back, upper back. Keep that reach in the arms as you lower down. Readjust the shoulders anytime you need. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly. You're trying to push the back into the mat. You're sliding the hands towards the knees and off the legs. Nice and slow for 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. For 4. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Your pelvic tilt, the glide of the hands, the curling and the peeling of the spine into your seated position, aware of your shoulder blade position. For 3, inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pelvis curling and peeling the spine, using the abs, reaching the hands, keeping the armpits down the sides of the body. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Once more. We're going to make it nice and smooth, but instead of rolling the whole way down, we're going to exhale to roll just to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Inhale and stabilize. Exhale, scoop. We roll forward and release the back. So inhale through that C curve. Exhale, support the C shape of the spine. Inhale, pause, stabilize, work the posture fibers. Exhale, pull your back against the mat, scoop through the core, lift the chest forward, go for a C curve. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to your back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale to the back of your body. Exhale, scoop through the front of the body. Inhale to the side of your ribs. Exhale, scoop with your core. 2 more. Once more. Reach it forward, allow yourself to hinge more, hands behind the knees, the calves, the ankles or the feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower your chest towards the knees. Relax it out. You can let that go and stack your spine. Bring your hands behind your back, interlock the fingers, open up the chest, lift your chin up, nod your chin down, lift the chin up, nod the chin down, come to the center, look from side to side, just relax all of that flexion out of the neck and come back to the middle. When you're ready, we're coming to a side lying position. I'm going to prop myself up on the elbow. If you'd like to modify, you can lower down, fully support the head or come up onto the elbow, whichever one suits you. You're going to bend the knees in front of your body, so just make sure the feet are not back behind you. We have a 90-degree angle from the hip and 90-degree angle behind the knees. We don't want to annoy the shoulder here. Draw your armpit down, put the weight of the hip down the body a little and scoop through the center. Hand can be in front to help you balance or on your hip. We want to lift and lower, but make sure that the knee doesn't travel backwards. So our knees want to keep stacking on top of each other to ensure the hips are stacked. We inhale and exhale, nice and smooth for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now really slow. 5, put the weight into the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and smooth for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. 5, clean out your lungs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, float the leg, flex the foot, push through the heel and come back. Exhale and inhale, nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. We're just going to bend the knee halfway in. 5, push through the heel. 4, so a smaller range. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee the full way in, nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, press it out nice and slow. Bend the knee halfway in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll finish on a smooth one. Inhale the whole way in and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. The glutes are on fire. Let's swap to the other side. You can take your time swapping it over. You can prop yourself up or lie down flat. Knit your ribs together. Bring the knees in front. 90-degree angle from the hip and behind the knees. Relax the shoulders. The hand can help you balance or the hand can be on the hip. Inhale up. It's slow but smooth. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, waking up those deep muscles. 2, and 1. Nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really slow for 5. 5, press into the bottom leg while you lift the top leg. 4, press down and pull up. 3, relax the shoulders. 2, and 1. Nice and smooth. 5, 4, put the weight into the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the leg, flex the ankle, push through the heel. Press into the bottom leg. Inhale, make sure the knees line up. Exhale, push through the heel. Nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale halfway in. Exhale, push really slow. Feel the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range, nice and smooth. 5, kick through the heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend the knee halfway in. Exhale, really slowly extend the leg, feel it into the hip, push through the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last full range, nice and smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, relax that out of the hips. Let's come to a cross-legged position. Curl the tailbone under, crawl the fingers forward, really release the hips. You can jostle around, massage from the inside out, sitting down into the hips. Crawl the fingers further forward, take a deep breath down along your spine. Exhale, fully let everything go. Really sink down into the hips and release the muscles we've worked. Breathe in and out. Walk the hands back in. Relax your shoulders. We're going to release the legs. Coming through our starting position again, hip width between the feet and the knees. Shoe size roughly heels to glutes, and you can roll your back down onto the mat. Check your pelvis, tilting in and out. Find the center for neutral. Lower ribs heavy, hands by the sides, crawl the fingers down. Shoulders back, mid back against the mat. Take a breath in. With your exhale, use your lower abs to press your lower spine into the mat. So feel the front of the body working through the back of the body. You're going to peel your bum up off the floor, pressing into the feet. Peel your lower back, one bone at a time. Mid back, one bone at a time. Upper back, and stretch your knees across the room. Here, take the hands and just tuck your tailbone under so we've more length across the front of the hips. So we're not coming up here. You're coming to a neutral spine. It's just now at a diagonal. Knees to hips to ribs to shoulders. Breathe in here, press into your big toes. Exhale to lower down so you can curl the chest and curl the pelvis. Upper back, mid back, lower back, and gently release to neutral. Nice and slow for 3. For 2. Last one. Inhale to the side of your ribs, pressing into your big toes. Exhale to lower down. We're going to keep that detailed articulation through the spine, but we're going to inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down, nice and smooth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Once more. We're going to add the arms in nice and slow. So inhale at the bottom, You're going to exhale to roll up one vertebra at a time. We're back to our slow pace. Press into the feet, reach the knees across the room, tuck the tailbone. Inhale at the top. As you exhale and start to lower the spine, the arms are going to lift away from the floor. You're still moving one bone at a time through the back. The arms are going to make their way in line with the ears. You don't want this to happen with the mid-back, so keep the lower ribs down. Inhale to the side of the ribs. Exhale, you roll the back into the mat, start to peel. As your hips lift up, your hands are making their way down by the sides of the body. Tuck the tailbone, reach the knees across the room. Keep it slow. Inhale. Exhale as you lower down. Arms are making their way overhead in line with the ears. Check in with your spine setup. Inhale. Exhale, connect to the center. Roll your pelvis into the mat. Peel the spine. The arms are making their way down by the sides. Your spine is moving one link at a time. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. The arms are reaching. You could just keep the arms still if you prefer for this exercise and the next one. Inhale, lower ribs heavy. Exhale, you roll through the spine, articulate, feel the difference between all of the vertebrae, and then place the hands down. Can you lower your spine down? For our smoother version, hands are by the sides as you inhale and roll up. As you exhale to roll down, the arms make their way in line with the ears. Just watch the mid-back. Inhale, moving through the spine, one bone at a time. Exhale to roll down. Inhale, peeling the spine, one bone at a time. Exhale, roll down, arms in line with the ears. Let's do 3 more. Two more. Once more. And you can let it go with the arms. Hands by the sides, crawl the fingers down, shoulders back, lower ribs heavy. Take a breath in. With your exhale, roll the whole way up, one vertebra at a time. Reach your knees across the room, push into your big toes. Take your hands and tuck your tailbone, knees to hips to ribs to shoulders. You're going to inhale to lower the hips just halfway to the floor and exhale to lift using your glutes, opening the front of the hips, making sure you're not bending the back, so scoop through the core. Nice and smooth for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really slow. 8. 7. Keep pressing into your big toes to stabilize the knees. 6. Inhale, use the core to protect your back, tucking the tailbone. 5. 4. Really small movement, the whole body is working here. 3. Push into the feet. 2. And 1. Change pace, nice and smooth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really slow. 8. We feel the bum muscles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing with our smooth pulsed version. 8, 7, glutes are on fire. 6, 5, 4, inhale and exhale. 3, press into the feet. 2, inhale and exhale. 1, stretch your knees across the room. Lower down nice and slow with control. 1 vertebra at a time. Hug your knees in. Relax your lower back. Rock your knees from side to side. Let the head out from side to side. Take a deep breath in and out. Center up. Release the knees, hands behind the knees. It's okay if you're imprinting. Pull the knees back, push the knees forward so the hands and knees are both working, and you can roll forward, or you can use your hands to come forward. You can go to one side with the legs or cross your ankles over and roll through. Untangle the legs, come all the way down onto the belly and relax your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone, press into the front of the legs. Scoop the belly and knit your ribs as if you're trying to scoop your belly away from a thumbtack. Can you lift the legs without pushing your belly button into that thumbtack? So we exhale and inhale, really small, but the whole body is working. 8, 7, 6, relax the neck, reach through the crown of the head. 5, shoulders down. 4, 3, front of the pelvis is heavy. 2, not much movement through the legs. And 1. Now nice and smooth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're not forcing the back. You're reaching through the front of the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the legs nice and smooth. 8, 7, 6, relax the shoulders. 5, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the shoulders down, bend the knees and just pull the legs in. So we just release the legs after that work. Feel the stretch through the front of the legs. Tuck your tailbone, push into the front of the legs. You can feel that extension across the front of the hip and the knee, and you can let that go. Legs are close together without actually touching. Shoulders down your back, elbows on the ground. This will be easier if the elbows are further away from the ribs. You'll come higher and extend more with the back if the elbows are closer. You choose. We're going to inhale to peel. Exhale to lower, lengthening through the spine and forward through the crown of the head. Inhale to peel, shoulders down away from the ears, and exhale to lower. This is our little cool down, so we're not going to speed this one up. Inhale to peel, reach back through the legs and up through the crown of the head. Exhale to lower. Just 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. Relax it out of your body, curl your toes under, press back with the hands, come to a relaxed all fours position, cat-cow your back. Just feel everything we've worked, release it out, think through all the sections of the class, all that goodness we've put into the body. Come to a relaxed all fours position, curl the toes under, press the floor away to lift the knees. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. As you walk your hands in towards the feet, feet are parallel and hip width apart, so adjust if you need to. Let the weight of your arms and your head hang. Take a breath in at the bottom. Exhale, push the floor away. Lower back stacks, mid back, upper back. Relax your shoulders, unstick your chin. Inhale, reach and circle the arms around. Exhale, let it go. Opposite direction, inhale, stretch, and exhale to let it go. Thank you so much for joining me for this change pace class. I hope you loved it. Enjoy all of the classes. I'll see you on our next one. Thanks, everybody.